Hello everybody, my name is Serious Gamer and welcome back to another 1 to 5 scale United States Escort carrier tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to build the USS Block Island CVE-21. USS Long Island Block Island CVE-21 was a BOGUE class escort carrier for the United States, built for the United States Navy during World War II. She was the first of two escort carriers named after Block Island Sound off of Rhode Island, and she was the only American carrier sunk in the Atlantic during the war. Originally classified as AVG-21, she became ACV-21 on the 20th of August, 1942, and CVE-21 on the 15th of July, 1943. She was named after Block Island, an island on Rhode Island east of New York. Not really the most significant, but I couldn't really find any of these escort carriers that I really wanted to do because of history, so I just figured, this is the only escort carrier sunk in the Atlantic. Well, the only American escort carrier sunk in the Atlantic. This is 1 to 5 scale, so if you're like questioning why she's so small, why it's 1 to 5. Tiny escort carrier. They're not supposed to they're not really supposed to be that big. She's just meant for supporting roles like convoy protection and things like that. Unlike my Casablanca class escort carrier, her hull isn't really all that symmetrical. The only symmetrical layers are layer 1 and 2, but that's about it. But yeah, this is my design for her. If there's any builds that you guys wanna see me do, you can request it in the comments. But yeah. Let's get into the video. Alright, so starting off the tutorial, we're going to start with layer 1. So you want to go to the second block underwater and you want to take brick top slabs. You want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. So we're going to row of 28, just like this. And then you want to go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go to the 8th block back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Never mind, you want to go to the 10th block back. You want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 brick top slabs. And then you want to copy that to the other side. So you should have something that looks exactly like this. And then you're gonna want to, and we can move on to layer 2. I'm gonna place a red terracotta block on this first slab, and a brick wall on the front. And behind it, you want 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 red terracotta, and then a brick stair and a brick slab on the other side. Let's do that. And then you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 red terracotta with 3 brick slabs coming off of the back. No, 3. I'm going to place the first one with red terracotta on the other side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. With 2 brick top slabs. Just like that. You want to go in the center. 1, 2, 3 red terracotta. An upside down forward facing brick stair. Just like this. And then a brick wall. Then you want to go to the third red terracotta block forward. You want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 red terracotta on either side. No. Light gray red stained glass panels. So, on either side, there you go. And then you should have something that looks exactly like this. And then we'll move on to layer 3. So Alright. So we'll go on top of this first wall, and you want an andesite wall on top of it. Then you want a stone block behind it with a width of skeleton skull on either side. And you want 2 more stone blocks behind it. A stone slab on either side of the second one. A row of 1, 2, 3 stone blocks. And you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stone blocks with light gray stained glass panels on the side. Then you want 1, 2, 3, 4 stone stairs on the side of the hall. And then go back in. You want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stone blocks with light gray stained glass panels on the side. Just like that. Then you want a stone block, stone stair, you want a stone block in the center, and a stone stair on the back, just like that. And then you want to copy the other side. So stone block, no, stone stair, stone block, and you want 1, 2, 3, 4 stone blocks with light gray stained glass panels. You want 1, 2, 3, 4 stone stairs on the side of the hall with skeleton skulls. And you'll go back in. You want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stone blocks with light gray stained glass panels. On the side, you want 1, 2, and 3 upside down stairs with skeleton skulls on the first 2. You'll go back in. You want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 light gray stained glass panels with light gray stained glass panels on the side. So you want stone blocks with light gray stained glass panels on the side. And then from the top, you should have something that looks exactly like this. Alright, moving on to the front, you want a stone stair on the front, just like this, and you want a stone slab behind it. Then you want to skip the space in the center with a slab on either side. And then you want to skip space, place a stone block, another stone block behind it, with light gray stained glass panels on either side. And then on either side of that, you want iron trap door, 2 iron trap doors, just like this. And then, you know, a row of 5 of them across the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. And you want a row of 1, 2, 3 stone blocks with an iron trap door on either side. And then the way I'm going to handle this layer, okay, so I'm just going to do the side of the hull, and then I'm going to show you the detailing, which shouldn't be too hard. You want a stone block, and then on the side you want 1 stone stair, and then behind those stairs you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Stone stairs. And you want to fill in the center row of 3 stone blocks, another row of 3 stone blocks. Behind it, there's a row of light gray stained glass panels, 2 iron trap doors on either side. And then you want to repeat pretty much the same thing on the other side, except you only go 2 stairs back. You want 2 stone blocks, and then you do the stairs again. Do something like this, and then for the detail on the starboard port side, you want an item frame, 2 wither skeleton skulls. You skip a space, and you want an item frame, 2 skulls, item frame, skull, 2 item frames, 1, 2, 3 skulls, item frame, 2 skulls, item frame, 1, 2, 3 skulls, item frame, 2 skulls, and then 2 item frames. And then on the iron trap doors, you want skulls, and then on these glass panels, you also want a skull. And moving on to the starboard side, you want an item frame, skeleton skull, wheeler skeleton skull. You skip a space, skeleton skull. You want 2 more skulls, skip space, item frame, skeleton skull, 2 frames, 3 skulls, frame, skull, 2 frames, 3 skulls, frame, skull, frame. And you should have something that looks exactly like this, and then you just want to fill in everything else. Just like that. You can go on top of the stone blocks here. On the side, you want to place 2 andesite walls. On the first one, you want to place a stone block with an item frame on the front, and then a skeleton skull on the right side of it. There you go, stone stair behind it, and a skeleton skull on the side. And a skeleton skull on top of the stone block. You want 2 fence posts on top of each other. Skeleton skull on the front of the top one with a birch fence gate back, and on top of the fence posts. You want 2 end rods on top of each other with an end rod on either side of the top one, just like that. And then you want to take gray carpet and then cover the deck. Alright, once you get that done, that will conclude my design for the USS, for the BOGUE class aircraft carrier. I'm just doing, Block Island, so I can put a name on the video that isn't BOGUE herself. But yeah, if there's anything that you want to do with this aircraft carrier, this doesn't include like any camouflage or anything because the hull I just have here built in standard navy gray. If there's anything that you want to do with the hull, you can look up camouflages online. I'm sure that there are a lot. Since 1943 through 1944, almost all of our ships had some sort of camouflage. And then a lot of them carried the camouflage into 1945 as well. But a lot of ships in 1945 also had a deep navy gray, not the standard type, but like Measure 22 that Enterprise was carrying. Yeah, if you enjoyed, let me know down in the comments. And I'd love to hear feedback on what other things you guys would like to see me make a tutorial for. Yeah, I might post a few more videos today if I have time, but yeah. Without further ado, my name is Serious Gamer, building the USS BOGUE. I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.